Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3, where it has begun. The portals have opened, the roar has occurred, and we have some pretty important stuff to get to that means, but also look at all this other murder. Look at all this recreational murder we get to do. I assume this is going to be like extremely straightforward. Yep, alright, let us devour them. I don't know how this is a close victory, but whatever. They're not killing any of my units, I'll take it. And then we should probably go and sit in our castle for a second. Okay, well, snacks, obviously. And then I guess sword nobblers, you don't really need more attack, though. Spell resistance, physical, yeah, 5% physical resistance. That seems pretty good.
To the boss.
Okay, so you're just going to heal up. That's fine.
Ogre tyrant.
All of this stuff's upgrading. That's fine.
Survivor of the flame trial.
Can we manage it?
They will blister and burn.
Also, are you just off the map? Are you allowed to do that?
An exhilarating triumph.
Awesome. It's a shame that wasn't an assassinate. There was no chance of that unit being permanently destroyed, but that's very helpful. All right, let's go get Greasus. We had to break siege because we need to make this thing happen immediately. I don't like it. I want to defeat Kairos. Actually, you know what? Here, before we do this, let's put this in continue. I want to talk to him.
I see
Really?
obliteration.
Yeah, you are certainly single-minded in that way.
Get him! Beat him!
All right, well, let's break the siege because we do need to get on defense mode. As much as I would have loved to accept that Pyrrhic victory, we just can't. We just can't.
This shocking.
And actually, I can't get around here. All right, fuck it. We'll just go in here and we'll heal up at the Forge of Souls.
The over tyrant.
Yeah, next turn we'll do encampment mode and we'll just wait here. Malgut's good for the turn. Grolg. We might need to do some recruiting for Grolg so that Grolg can close the nearby portal. Do you have all your magic? You do not.
It will harvest.
We'll come back to Grolg in a minute. Targog needs to just spend some time healing. That's totally fine.
Tyrant of the tribe.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Goff can, in theory, just close this immediately.
Hunger guides us.
Does want to kill my units, though. What if I give you a flag? What if I give you a flag? What if I give you a feast? Okay, well, then we'll do it manually, I guess. I am not going to allow it to steal units from us in a battle that should be easy just because I'm lazy. I am lazy. I don't want to do the battle manually, but this should be quite straightforward. These bloodletters are not going to have a fun time with the iron blasters and the fire rain rockets and everything. We should be able to just shred them. The only thing I could see going wrong here, I guess, is Chaos Hounds getting into the siege crews, but we could just build a box of ogres around them to prevent that from happening. Any bloodletters that actually do make it to us are gonna, they're gonna let blood. They are very powerful offensive units. Looks to me like we've got a really clean approach here to set up along. We do not need our units to be this close together.
When do we eat?
There we go. That's a little better. And does that have... Yes, that does reach into there. Okay, cool.
Never conquered.
Put the Dragon Guard up right here. And then, like I said, I think we are just going to build a box of ogres here. We won't put people directly in front. For obvious reasons. But we'll be close.
When do we eat? When do we eat?
Yeah, one of you on this side, and one of you on this side, and
Take it all.
all of the Noblars right here, ready to close up the front if the front needs closing.
Lead belters!
Yeah, okay.
Perform the meat rite! Today is the day of
And I guess let's perform the meat rite, shall we?
Feast on me!
Why are you shooting at the...
Seeking slaughter!
Okay, there we go. We got some good stuff going on. So, 26 is the overcast.
I hear its call!
It's a pretty solid hit, if I do say so myself. Aha! They dare to attempt it.
Iron fists! May the earth!
Noblars! I ain't no gobbo. Rampage!
Butcher 'em!
This feels pretty under control, I think.
Bring us meat! Helps the tribe! Hungry! Bull said so! Crunch their skulls! I feel the hunger!
Stonehorn charges are always so completely ridiculous.
Man-eaters!
Probably don't actually have to pursue them all the way off the map. We're probably good.
That'll do! Iron fists! For the more!
Okay.
May the earth! On it! Meat! Yeah! Lost our victory!
I'll smell ya.
Wow, this thing took a lot of damage really fast there.
Cookmaster Supreme!
Yeah, I'm actually super shocked at how much health the harpoon launching Stonehorn lost in the moments when we weren't looking at it.
Thundering fall!
Easy. And nobody got close to death at all, not even the Noblars. Well, maybe one of them. Alright, and then Gofka can just run up towards the northern mountainous part of our territory and clean up portals there. It looks like we are going to be totally safe on the western front. Well, totally safe from demon portal armies. I suppose this would be like a pretty opportune moment for the Chaos Warriors to betray us, or, I don't know, for the Orthodoxy to show up or something. Also, how would you even begin to pronounce this guy's name? I guess it's very corn to name a unit a thing that you can't say without tearing your own tongue off in the process. Tongues for the tongue god. I guess Slaanesh is probably the tongue god, huh? Gosh, this loading this is taking a minute. All right, I'm assuming, yeah, let's just get the cash.
Slaughter master.
With one skill point, you actually still need to work on magic. Let's get Brain Gobbler.
This will assist my recipes. Guided by me.
It's true. He is guided by meat. Okay. So I wanted to recruit stuff with Grog, but I was making sure that it made sense to do so. Why is... We don't even have an offering up. Why is our recruit time so short? Well, you know what? I'm going to take maximum advantage of it. Let's get everything down to one turn. With 4,000 income left, we can probably turn Grog into a real army and have Grog close this one. So let's, as quickly as possible, what do we want? Honestly, Iron Blasters are so good. And then this army is going to need some, like, fighting ogres. Do we want to do some kind of man-eater? Does it make sense to maybe do Iron Guts? Iron Guts have a pretty low upkeep, and they're good fighters. Like an Iron Gut relative to a man-eater... The Man-Eater has more everything except Iron Guts got 90 armor, which is compelling. Let's grab some Iron Guts. Do we want more Noblars? Yeah, I guess so. We'll call that good for this turn. Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have time to raise or sack Zerolus. The Demon Stump is, yep, irrelevant. Also irrelevant. I do appreciate that the Western provinces, at the very least, they offer to pay us for our work. Grab Gold Standard, which should be pretty good. Alright, Targog is healing. Do I want to close this? Because we're going to need to use a portal to pursue our own soul, like the soul we're trying to gain. I think we're probably going to come down. We're going to come back where we left, right? So maybe I just leave that one open. Come over here and close this one. And then I guess maybe Maldig can handle this part too? I don't know. We'll see. This is, I think, a reasonable first step at least. And then I really thought there was a portal that opened over here, but it looks like no. So I guess just go do that.
On the move.
All right. Did we did not yet hire the new Firebelly that I had planned to grab. Okay, neither one of these mean anything at all. Okay, so Vrud can handle this thing next turn. I feel like we're actually in control of this situation a little bit.
Tyrant of the tribe.
I'm trying to move my camera. There we go.
Gather round.
Okay, let's... Oh, I should probably repair my damaged buildings. Okay. We have no idea how long it will take for the northern provinces to send their army to the Forge. Oh, we are aware of Castalton in the realm of the, in Khorne's realm. Oh, right. I just entered the demon realm again. So if we lost the weapons that we got from Khorne, I might have to flip through our lords and see if we have somebody has become suddenly unequipped. I think it was Malgut, right, who had the fancy sword.
The Horde Master makes time.
What do you want? No, thank you. Why would this be the time that we would fight more ogres? I feel like we all have enough to do right now. Oh, the Baleful Prince burned Jarnagrund. Does that... I think that's the only settlement that was owned by the Orc faction that we're friends with, so I think they may have just been made... have just been unmade, I guess. Okay. The Great Orthodoxy just claimed a soul, did they? I wonder if Castalton has been up there... No, he couldn't have been up there since last time, right? Because he... Yeah, so then there's... Because when we claimed the soul, it would have booted him out of that part of the demon realm. So basically he's cheating.
Blessings of the living.
There should be no legitimate way to get a soul the turn after the portal opens. I'm pretty sure.
Throw a feast in my honor.
Alright, we're gonna hire ourselves a new hero real soon.
Trial.
And actually, Zhao Ming did close that portal, which is nice. I guess let's get over here. Maybe we can still handle this one. I don't know for sure if they're gonna go after it.
Let us sing and
Greasus. I guess just like step over here so you're in front of them. I don't know 100% know how this works even.
Never forget Greasus. Meal time.
Well, when somebody else comes through, they'll come through in with 0 movement, right? So that we'll have that turn to jump them. Does Malgut need to respond? Probably not. Probably we just spend a turn healing. Grog needs to do some recruitment, but hold on.
Consume.
Okay, you're not going to get close enough to do a battle this turn. Targog, we probably want to let sit for one more turn before we take this. So we're not going to get a big battle off. Do I close this? The thing is, if we close this, it's possible that Sinch will close this one, and then we might not have the ability to get back to... Like, I want to make sure there's a portal open when Greasus gets back from playing defense, right? So actually, maybe we leave this one? It is a threat to that camp. What would we want to spend doing this? Oh, we would definitely spend at least 5k. So, we can bring in more iron guts. That's economical at least.
Warriors today, ingredients tomorrow.
And that doesn't quite leave me with the resources to close a portal. But I think we do have to do stuff like this. Oh. Okay.
Firemouth sends us.
It also means I can't do this. Maybe I want to... We don't know when the agents are going to start spawning. You know what?
Ogre slaughter master. I erupt!
I think this is worthwhile. And I think I'm gonna have Maldig close this one up here too.
Scourge of the weak.
No, I'm not. Never mind. We probably do need to have a pretty full army before we try to close that portal south of Yeti Camp. So we might be sitting here until just like in recruitment mode and scrabbling for money with which to recruit. We might be stuck on that until the demon armies come through. We could beat one, especially if we can trick it into an ambush near a city, but it's not entirely ideal, because then we have corruption flooding out of the portal that whole time, which sucks, and there's still this portal, too, which is potentially a danger. I feel like it shouldn't be showing me these movements since I like very clearly can't see the armies. All right, they tried to kill Og. Is this... Oh yeah, whatever. Hey, Maldig.
Wandering hunter. I shall stalk.
Hooray! Can you try to close
I've
this?
got traps to set.
Okay. Yeah, definitely worth doing that way.
Master Butcher. The more asks it.
Okay, we can make some decent money this turn. Gonna make me do it manually again. I can't even imagine a path that would lead us to a defeat here. So it definitely feels like we're going to want to just use the same strategy. Build a little box around the siege units to prevent the 4 units of cavalry from getting to them, and let all the gunpowder handle the problems. It turns out guns are better than magic. I hate to put it so bluntly, but it's just obviously true. So once we have this done, there's still the stuff near Targog. There's the portal that Targog is going to be able to close this turn. That portal north is, I don't know, maybe more of a problem. Oh, I hate this terrain. Okay, so we have a ridge here. Ugh. Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to actually make sure we have line of sight to shoot anybody.
When supper!
Okay, there we go. Now we're not all on top of each other in a way that's going to completely ruin our shots.
When supper!
Are we... Okay, I guess we're at the corner of our deployment box. It is completely impossible to tell.
I ain't no gobbo!
The snow in this game is just completely impossible to see anything on it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. That feels defensible. let's just get you both over here and we'll figure out the spacing later. You should be, I don't know, somewhere over here.
Perform the meat right. Today is the day of butchery. Tonight we feast on meat.
Okay. It begins.
I smell meat. Follow the Moor's call.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure the maw is even going to be necessary here. I'm doing pretty good work just with the rockets. Again, gunpowder superior to magic. Oh, look at this cowardice. Oh, no, they're walking into it. Criminy.
Hungry. Boss said so. All right. Take it all.
Why are you not...
Off we go.
Why are you not even trying?
Stand. Iron fists, for sure.
Wait, ogre mates! This way!
Okay. As you can tell, I'm not overly concerned about the fact that our lord is fighting demonettes. Feels like a situation we probably can handle.
Butcher him! The meat ritual!
Dig it!
Yeah, that didn't really do anything. I pushed her off of the site so quickly. Okay, I think we can probably start committing troops away from the defense of the cannons. I feel like at this point, they're pretty well defended.
The cleaver wielder! Stabber! Call for me!
Okay, yep, this whole front is
Let's go!
just completely
boy.
falling apart. You know, they're doing better over here. Try to get my units to actually fall back a little bit. Right now I'm very focused on their lord, but maybe that's not what I should be doing. Maybe we should be... Yeah, I mean, this character is certainly better at fighting groups.
When do we eat?
Praise the dragon! Fight as one!
Okay, the very instant that I separated my units and moved some of them away from the defense of the fire rain rockets, this stuff happens.
When do we eat?
Manias! Here we go! Rampage, this way!
Alright, the Iron Blaster's doing, like, okay. This is probably not its most optimal position. Okay, I think we've got it. And then we don't really have anything pressing to do with this army after this battle, right?
Call of the Moor! Moor's right hand!
Take it all! Consider it done!
Okay. Let's try to disengage so we're not taking damage for no reason when she's already going to die. I don't know by what definition that's considered a close victory. We lost like a quarter as many troops as she did. Her army has been completely destroyed. She herself is dead. Feels like a pretty total victory to me. A complete. Okay, so with this portal closed, I don't know. Maybe Goth goes back to Cathay? Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we need to bring Goth up to Granite Spikes to play defense against Kairos. Because Kairos will absolutely take advantage of the fact that Greasus is not available. Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, so we'll bring Goth up north. We'll use Grolg to close the other portal that's nearby. And then it's pretty much just Targog getting Targog stuff done, and we're all clear for this portal phase. It's actually very clean. It helps that we were not, like, in dire position going into this one. Like, things went right for us for a while first, because the last couple, going directly from the back foot into portal phase is pretty bad news.
No use for this.
It's interesting that that's considered to be a defensive battle.
Slaughtermaster.
Alright, let's max out our magic for sure.
Tool of butchery.
Can you make it to the Sky Monolith?
Hunger cannot slow us.
That's fine, that'll do. Okay, so we have quite a lot of money now.
Ogre Slaughtermaster.
What else do we want? We probably need more fighting bodies. We have 4 slots left, so like... we don't have enough to bring in 4 ogres, sadly. But like, it's something like this, and then like shooting and charging units, right?
Obey the master of slaughter. There! I said so!
Alright, am I close enough here that my zone of control completely covers? Yeah, they can't really... I'm gonna move forward just a tiny bit.
March!
Okay, I want them to have no place where they can cross the river that they're not going to wander into a potential ambush. But sadly, that doesn't get us money this turn. Oh, right, Targog's doing this turn.
On your feet!
This is how we will afford the rest of the recruitment. Well, now it says Pyrrhic Victory, but it's going to kill all of my Cathayan units, so... this is going to be functionally extremely similar to the last one. So we have a nice clean line of fire here, provided that the, you know, elevations aren't too harsh. And this army is like, this is almost exactly the same force, right? We have a lot more direct charge and fight infantry in this army, which is, I think, a bad thing for this battle, but it is going to make things simpler. Where's the edge of the deployment zone? I hate having to do this stuff on snow. Okay, we're already in the corner of the deployment zone for some reason. Yep, that'll do. So let's take some of our less good units, build the box.
Bring us meat! The more calls! Hungry!
And some units that are ready to run in front if they have to run in front. Then we'll take all of these units and... I don't know, just hang out nearby.
Where's me master?
Okay.
Lose this one, and you're out the tribe.
All right, yeah, we all have range. Probably not the most ideal target, but honestly that wasn't bad. That worked out pretty well.
Fire Billy, moving. Off I go.
Wow, that cavalry unit is gonna break already. They keep getting caught up on each other, which is really causing them both a lot of problems. They should be a little bit more careful. Boy, they're really moving, huh?
Seeking heat. The flame spreads.
That spell takes such a long time to go into effect. Holy hell. There's the entire cast time, and then there's like 6 extra seconds of just sitting around not doing anything. That's wild. Very difficult to imagine why they thought that was okay to do.
Best in the kingdom. Find a new spot. Stomp it. The hunger.
I might have waited a little bit too long there.
Lick it. Burn them alive.
Alright, we have a lot of fire shooting to do here. I can probably use the cavalry who are not on the active side to, or the anti-cavalry defense units
I want more.
who are not on the active side to push over here and break some stuff.
Survivor of fire. Immolate them.
The units haven't really grouped up too well. I mean, I guess we could do another one of these. Like right here in a place where they're standing still and fighting. They're much more likely to stay put for that.
Guts out, boys. Iron fists. Munch on. Me. 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 Dead. Biggest in the tribe. Bring us meat.
Okay.
Defenders of Cathay.
Fire-mouthed priest.
Firemouth Priest is taking a little bit more damage than I would like.
Biggest in the tribe.
No, don't get stuck on your own. Guys, just get out of there. Terrible work. Alright, this is not going to be the cleanest victory ever, but it doesn't need to be.
Here I go.
Oh, you don't have the overcast.
Flaming footsteps. Take it all. Crunch their skulls.
So we have ourselves a big damage bonus on a lot of these units. I feel like we should be seeing a surrender any minute now here.
Minds as one. Set by dragons.
There we go. There's the break.
Fire-mouth's request.
They stayed in the battle way longer than they needed to. Okay, I'm sure this will be enough money to finish the finish putting units into the recruitment queue. So it looks like we probably did lose a unit of Noblar, but obviously that's not a big deal. So this army needs to get back into reasonable shape pretty quickly because we have to be able to clear the portal that is north of Shambletown. Or is that you know what I mean? The portal that's north of us in the crook of the mountains. And we're not really ideally constructed to be fighting demon armies, I guess. Just like a lot of basic ogre bulls, not really the thing for this many turns into the game. I don't know how many that is, but you know, some many. And then once we've done that, I think Targog just goes to like the northern front of the Empire, right? Because like we took out the Lizardmen, so we don't have to worry about our southern front getting attacked anymore on this side, the southeast corner. And the settlements on the southeast corner are better defended than they used to be, so even if something did happen, we'd have time to respond to it.
Threat to me. Tyrant of the tribe. Get moving.
Grimtop, let's get that active. Oh shoot, right, sorry, I need to be focusing. I'm a little tired. My brain is not firing at maximum capacity here. Let's grab 2 more units of these, which we do just barely have the money for. And there we go. That's a full army that we can next turn use to close this portal. So that seems like a pretty good decision. Oh, hey, look who it is.
It'll make me legendary.
Did you show up with an 18-unit army? Do you understand the stakes?
This
Valiant defeat. Come on now. So they do have the balloons. The balloons are dangerous, and we should be able to shoot them down pretty easily, I would think. But they have 4 of them. They also have 2 units of flying shock cavalry, which is going to make life a little bit awkward for our shooters, probably. They have one of those big statues. They got a ton of halberds. This is actually a scary army composition, for sure. Also, I don't know what her deal is. She probably rides a mount, right? Greasus will probably be able to handle her, is my guess. But we do have a lot of stuff here that's really scary. They only have 3 ranged units. Well, they only have 3 ground ranged units. So we could probably keep the archery to a minimum. But yeah, I'm really worried about the balloons. I'm really worried about the fire rain rockets. We got to make sure that we deal with those quickly. Okay, speed and charge speed up is actually really good for us. That probably could not have come up a better way. And
man-eater pistols.
I think what we want to do here is sort of like divide the force in 2. Sweep up this way with one half and up this way with the other half to try to draw some of them away from their fire rain rockets. Like, they got to respond to one side of the conflict, right? Now they don't know where the Noblars are, so we can split those up. And then I think Greasus, yeah, Greasus should be on the side that the Sentinel is on.
Hungry.
And you two, I guess over here?
Wind supper.
Because these things are relatively fast for... I mean, they're relatively fast for almost anything. So getting into a position where we have a cleaner shot is probably a little bit more possible this way. So first things first, all the iron guts are just going to run up. We really got to put the pressure on. Greasus is just going to run up. Y'all are going to just run up, but you're going to do so very slightly surreptitiously. We do not have the ranged advantage. We don't have even one missile battery, and they have 3. So we gotta close quickly. I hate these balloons. These balloons are gonna be such a problem. Well, nothing for it, though.
Greasus Goldtooth has never lost a fight, and I don't intend to start now. Behold!
To be honest with you, we're popping all the speed bonuses.
Money a pistol!
Man's got to get where he's going, and he's got to get there in a real hurry.
Seeking heat.
Okay. Shooting is starting. Let's do this. You lot need to get right up here. This is so scary. We have to be so fucking careful here. Because all these halberds, we know that this particular halberd unit is really, really powerful. And we don't really have an answer to their presence, except run at them and hope, which is not a strategy.
Yes! The tracker! Following the scent. Most prudent, finding the trail. Limb from limb.
Okay. Trying to get through there. So I really want to minimize the direct charge into halberds stuff. It would be cool if that didn't happen at all. So I'm going to do my level best to maneuver my iron guts around this situation. All right, one balloon down. We're going to stay real tightly focused until all of the balloons are down. This is the only thing that really matters. We do have the wind for an overcast. I mean, that could be pretty good, actually. Also, what's her deal? 77 attack, 96 defense, so she's going to be really tough to take down in melee combat. She is not a large unit. She is on foot. She's a big harmony amplifier. Yeah, okay. Melee expert. Problems. These are problems. All these Celestial Dragon troops are really well defended. Yeah, geez, everything in this battle is so heavily armored. I don't know what our poor Noblars are actually going to do here. How are you going to contribute? I guess the answer is you're going to contribute by just, like, making it tricky for the enemy to have morale. Also, just being bodies is worth something.
Money a pistols!
Ooh. Yes, let us make the enemies despair greatly. This is a time for infinite sadness. So sad. So very, very sad. Alright, just try to get in there, try to do horrible things to people. A thing that we definitely could get value out of here is, I suppose, having the Noblar Trappers melee the Celestial Dragon Guard just to hold them up. That fire skull did nothing. That's wild.
The mortal. Eat them alive. The strongest. The fattest. Money your pistols!
Sorry, let me deselect you. I mean, I guess the only thing that really makes sense to do is to throw stuff at the balloons for right now. Oh, she's a dragon. Well, shit, that's great news. I am so confident in Greasus' ability to fight a real dragon. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. Oh, I'm not allowed to cast spells while the thing is spinning. Okay, could I have my spell wheel back, please?
Here I go.
Okay. Let us just drop a normal flamestorm right here. It'll wander a little bit, and it's hard to tell where it'll end up, but yeah, that feels like something. So we've damaged a lot of their... Wow, Greasus. Jesus. I mean, we know he's good at it, right? That's his whole thing, but even so. There's so much halberd. Like, it feels like a minefield. That's what I think is going on here. Oh, also, this is happening. Feels pretty resolvable, frankly.
When do we eat?
Alright, that firestorm did fine work. Don't get distracted.
The ultimate hunter.
Yep. Forgetting.
Seeking prey.
Wow, that
Run for it!
firestorm is doing such wonderful work. Yeah, get on the cavalry. What is this over here? Oh, that's still rocket crew. You can probably turn around. We probably don't need you on the rocket crew anymore. So the balloons are almost down. Throw knives at the back of the... No, not the Storm Dragon. At the back of Celestial Dragon Guard units? It's like... I feel like it's the only way we're actually going to get any meaningful damage on them. And yeah, we're getting surrounded by them enough that it's becoming a... it's becoming difficult to maneuver our characters a little bit here. I really wish that we had... Let's give them another one of these. Really wish that we had more units that were better at fighting halberds.
In the tribe. They're dead.
We brook no escape.
Hunting. So I hunt.
The mortal.
Dragging quarry. In my sights.
Oh, he didn't get his good charge collision damage. That's what I was really hoping for there.
Man-eaters.
Come on, finish him off.
Leg it. Guts out, boys.
Okay. Now that that's happened,
War's call.
okay, we got some pretty bad stuff going on here. These fucking halberd units. You're all the way inside the dragon, so that's bad. Should probably not be doing that. I think we need... Here. Cast Flame Incarnate. We probably need these units to just shoot the shit out of any halberd units that are still alive. And honestly, this whole group as well. You know what, actually, as much as I do need to do that, Yeah, keep shooting over here. Let's take you out of melee mode. It's probably time to throw stuff. Alright, let's try to burn down this thing quickly, while also trying to maneuver Graces out of battle.
Over here!
Because we need him to rejoin battle over where there is dragon.
Horde Master moving!
Master Predator!
Hungry! Greasus Goldtooth! Smash them to pulp!
Yeah, whatever's left. Oh, she's running. I was just about to actually start dealing damage. Look at this cowardice. Can you imagine such a cowardly creature? Alright, well. So I believe that takes away all of her souls. Doesn't leave my army in a great place, though. So our next thing up is Slaanesh, which is not a terribly difficult one, but we are a little bit behind because we had to spend a couple of turns sitting here waiting. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out for the for anybody else who has attempted to go after that. If no other players have entered Slaanesh's realm, we're going to be like super good, right? We're very fast moving. That's the only thing it takes to really avoid extra battles, and then we can just get to the Demon Prince in a real hurry. If anybody has beaten us there, we're probably just going to have to not finish our souls on this roar, which would be a real bummer. I don't know. Maybe we could still outrun somebody. We did a good job holding down their dangerous explosive units, and honestly, even the kill counts on their halberds are not too bad. Although it's not really kill count I was concerned about. It was mostly the damage they were dealing to our lord and heroes. Okay, that unit of Iron Guts did not get destroyed. Feeling very good about that. All right, let's just take the money.
Let 'em go. I said so.
Okay, melee defense +3 for the whole army. That's pretty cool. All souls collected by the enemy are lost. Cool, great, excellent.
Gracious, the shocking.
I guess I can just heal up right here for a turn,
Gracious needs a rest.
and I probably need to before I go back through the portal and, you know, end up in a place where my army is available to enemies with the units all torn up like that.
Enough bait for everyone, boys.
Okay, so now you have all this stuff. We'll get Piercing Bolts of Burning next, and then we can worry about blue line stuff. But that was good. That was very productive. Alright, so you're ready to capture this. Did we do... Apparently I didn't actually spend your level ups, but I think we've done everybody else here. So... Red line. What is the army made up of right now? Just bulls. I mean, we wanna reform this army, but we probably won't be able to do it right away because we're increasing costs already by recruiting a new army for Grolg, right? So, oh, you know what? Before I even worry about this, let me finish Lightning Strike.
No one else touch it.
It would be very helpful to have Lightning Strike all the way learned, and you, a very important one. Okay. Cross the river, then turn around and try to kill this guy.
Let their flesh melt to soup.
All right, and then hopefully we'll still be able to reach the portal next turn.
Behold my.
But yeah, I think we've done a good job here controlling the portals, controlling the income of demons. I don't have any idea what to do with Drolg at this point. It doesn't seem like... Yeah, there's nothing pressing anywhere. And we have no enemies. I guess the Chaos Warriors are potentially enemies. That we don't have to worry about. I guess just hang out over here and keep an eye on the Chaos Warriors? I don't know what else you would do. And Vrud. I mean, yeah, we could run over here and maybe take out that agent over there. And I think that's it. I think that's all we want to do. Imminent rebellion, who cares? Definitely not building outposts right now. Okay. Let's let the enemy turn cycle here. Wait, was that a, Am I allowed to... No, I'm not allowed to zoom the map. Okay, no, I kind of can. All right, you know, we'll check it out when it's our turn again. I think I saw a Tsinchian army down there in a place where they really shouldn't be. Although I guess my opinion is that they shouldn't be everywhere. Aw. I was really hoping that guy was going to try to cross the river. Well, yeah, I mean, you're super dead now. You probably should have tried to cross the river. There's a lot of natural push and pull going on. But I think things are looking up for the Western provinces right now. I think they're actually in a really good position. What do you want? A defensive alliance. Well, you know, I'm absolutely in. I would have worried about pissing off my orc friends if they still existed. It's interesting. So this is a rogue faction. They sieged out that orc settlement, and then they just burned it to the ground and ran. But my understanding was that the rogue factions, I thought, were supposed to try to settle, like, basically by any means necessary, because then they can like turn into a real faction. They can build stuff, and I've only seen it happen a couple of times. But it is really cool when it does. Yeah, alright, I don't know. They saw through Malgut's ambush. That makes sense. So, we're probably going to stop here, but... Okay, they're not going to kick us out. We're allowed to sit up here and heal for a little bit if we want. Which we very well may do. Nobody has entered Slaanish's realm. And none of our other direct competitors need Slaanish's soul. Obviously, one of the lower soul competitors could go for it. Yeah, all right. I think we're in a position here where we can make some progress. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I feel like we have successfully defended ourselves against both the northern provinces and the broad force of the Chaos Demons. And when you come back next time, we're going on the attack. And we'll see you then.